Buckley. Call sign whiz, and the market's going to continue to wallow, obviously, into tomorrow. After inauguration, we're transitioning from this this Trump bounce, this Trump rally, which we predicted here at TGO, which was, it's based on hope. This was based on, hey, he's going to, Steve Mnuchin's going to come in, gut, Franken Dodd, he doesn't support returning to Glass-Steagall. All this stuff is great. It's great words. So the market's kind of leveled off here at altitude and said, all right, in order to climb higher here, we need to see actions. So that's a nice consolidation phase here. I think the next leg is up, barring some sort of, awful black swan. I don't think they're not going to do what they said. It's just the rate at which we see it. I think Trump's a pretty, get things done type of guy. So I'll err on the side of we'll see stuff getting done sooner rather than later, which is good. And we're going to be talking about this all week next week. We're opening the doors to our squadron. If you head to go.topgunoptions.com/joinft, that means join full throttle. We're going to be doing a full week of live trading and training. We're open up our hangar doors, so to speak, to show you our squadron. We do this a couple times a year. It's one of the highest or best known financial training services in the options industry. Very, very proud to carry that title. So go.topgunoptions.com/joinft, join full throttle. We're going to be covering all this. The war, or half war between Trump and Yellen, battling the dollar. Trump hammered it down. Yesterday afternoon, Yellen pumping it up a little bit. Mario maintained his even strain over there overseas, left its interest rates and bond purchase program unchanged. So that was stability. And oil, a little bit of a pullback here on an unexpected build. But we put a long call diagonal with a protective put on ExxonMobil yesterday. I think this is going to be a great trade. It's down $1,800. It was up $500 yesterday. This will be all over the place with oil. ExxonMobil's profit this year in 2017 alone is supposed to double. And I called this a Rex Tillerson put underneath this trade. When your Secretary of State used to run this place or worked here for 45, 43, whatever it is years, you kind of have a put under that trade. We also have a nice looking Apple Iron Condor in the portfolio. That's going right down the fairway, up nearly $1,500, and that expires next Friday. As long as Apple stays between our uprights here, which is looking great, potentially making $3,300 while risking $4,200. So a lot of good trades we have going on here. Our Goldman Sachs trade still looking pretty solid. It's lost about half. It was up like 10 grand a couple weeks ago, and bank shares have given some back here. Goldman Sachs earnings blew it off the charts, folks. So like I said in my live trade brief yesterday, I use any pullback right now in Goldman Sachs to get long here. Do I think it's doing this? No. It's once the valuations start coming in and all these analysts start redoing the math here, it's going to look cheap. Goldman Sachs is a $300 stock in 2017, in my opinion. So I would use any pullback in the financials to get long here as we consolidate, and then we look to make our next leg up. Again, in this gray area to the right side of the chart, unless you're Nostradamus, you have no idea what's going to happen. But if we use our brains and we start seeing actually some of these good people that he's nominated start getting some work done, we're heading up. So I'll pound the table. I'll pound the table next week. Use this consolidation to add to your longs, okay? So I got to run. Got to get ready for some full throttle stuff. Got to go heads down and prepare for next week. I'll be back with Friday's market wrap-up. Happy hunting. Make sure you hedge, and I'll talk to you guys